Geeks in Malaysia.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Geeks in Malaysia. I'm Amelia Chen.
I am Nick Dorian.
And I'm Kyril Mbaha.
Ooh, there is a delay on Kai.
Is it a delay? God damn it, son of a bitch.
It's alright.
It's alright, we can always sync it later. But yes,
Thank you, U-Mobile. Another fucking provider that I'm pissed with.
hopefully their customer service will be better than Max's. Fingers crossed.
We'll see. We'll see.
So, welcome back to another episode of Geeks in Malaysia. Apologies for the delay. We were supposed to come out yesterday, but we are here today on Friday. Today will be a Friday episode.
Okay, yeah. Thank
Yes.
God.
So, today we're going to be talking about The Suicide Squad, the massive film that is The Suicide Squad. But before we get into that...
Is it
Well, that's the debate. Is
the
it a sequel? Is it a
James
reboot?
Gunn Suicide Squad?
Yes. But before we get into that, Kai would like to talk about a little series. A series called Titans.
It's still going on.
Yeah, season 3 is on. I think episode 5 is either dropped or gonna drop this week. And
So what's happening
And
with
you
Titans?
are not happy.
no, here's the thing. I watched Titans for the same reason I watched Gotham. Because it's...
See, Gotham was self-aware.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. But here's the reasons why I watch him. Like, okay, when I first started watching Gotham, it was like, what the fuck is this? Then after a while, you're like, you know what? If you just accept this for what it is, okay, just go along with the ride and see how ridiculous it can get. And it just kept destroying my expectations and going further and further weirder than I thought.
I mean,
Titans,
Jada Pinkett Smith, like,
yeah, Fish Mooney becomes half fish. Like,
wow, on the nose. On the nose.
Titans, on the other hand, like, I don't know what it wants to be, but
Take your expectations. We subvert and convert and revert and subvert and convert and revert.
you guys haven't watched any of this current
No.
season or the last one, have you?
No.
No, I
Yeah.
could not get past the first episode. I'm like,
I've,
bye.
I've literally only watched the first episode of season 1 and I was done with it after that.
Fuck Batman!
I'm like, okay, I'm
No.
good.
My line is drawn is like, like, hey, so this vigilante that's been killing all the criminals, it came at the same time you did, Dick. Same time you transferred the department, same time he started, huh?
Oh, if you
No,
think that's
no
weird,
connection.
if you think that, like, no one notices that connection, for some reason, Dick arrives in Gotham the same time as the Titans do, as a consultant for the Gotham PD. And no one puts that together either.
Yeah, I saw this article. I didn't read it, but the headline
Like,
was
no wonder you need vigilantes. But okay, no wonder.
the headline was Titans has created an identity crisis for itself.
Yeah, except I
hiding
don't
their
think they're even going to
identity.
address it.
Okay.
I totally don't think they're going to address it at
What do
all.
you
They're
mean?
just going to be like, everyone's dumb. They don't realize. No one is going to put 2 and 2 together.
Like they're
yeah,
not
I mean,
bright enough to hide their identities well enough.
But yeah, it's a weird thing because it pisses me off in a lot of ways. Like the first episode of every season always seems to piss me off. And what's fucked up is that those first episodes are always so that they can tell the story they want to tell. And the story they want to tell is usually pretty decent, but it's just what they have to do to get to that story is the
What?
bit that's
Like
fucked up. Okay, so I'll give you the recap of episode 1, right?
Oh,
in a
no.
nutshell. So it starts off, first like 5 minutes. Jason Todd is in the Batcave. He sees like an alert, like Joker's been spotted at the fucking abandoned carnival. As, Joker always does. right? So he calls up Bruce Wayne. He's like, Bruce, they found the Joker. And Bruce is on a plane from God knows where. And he's like, I'm still on the way. Don't do anything until I get back. Which I'm like,
Jason is never going to listen to you, but all right.
number one, yes, Jason's never going to listen to you. But number two, Batman's rarely late in general. Like, he's fucking Batman, right? So Batman's just like, hey, man, I'm on a plane. The flight's, just wait up for me. And of course, Jason Todd doesn't. And one thing that they've been doing weirdly is they don't do any recaps of the previous season. So I was like, I couldn't remember the second season, and the second season's pretty shit. But like, he's got some kind of gas thing, which I guess they're gonna show later on.
Who, the Joker?
No, Jason Todd. So he's got some weird. He's been messing with chemicals. So he, inhales this gas thing and goes,
Oh
"Fuck
my
it,
God.
I'm gonna go and take down the Joker myself."
Wait, how
So this is
old
the
is
first
Jason
5
Todd?
minutes. Teenager. So bear in mind, this is like the first 5 minutes, right? He goes to the carnival. There's a guard who's obviously had Joker gas on him because he's got that Richter's grin. And sees that and then gets spooked and turns around. It's one of those like fortune teller carnival machine things going, ha 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 ha.
Like
He's
Zoltar.
what the fuck? Yeah, like Zoltar. And then Joker just pops up from behind with a crowbar and beats the shit out of him to death. That's the first 5 minutes, right? Like, Jason Todd is so not well trained that he falls for like the dumbest trick in the book. Like,
So this-
huh? What's that?
This is an
Kapow!
alternate, dumber version of Death in the Family.
Yep. And of course, as always with Warner Brothers, we can't show Joker or Batman in TV ever.
Oh, for fuck's
What?
sake.
So you don't see the Joker's face. It's his frame and his laugh. You never see his face.
And the purple and the green.
Like, you kind of see the purple and the green in the suit, but you don't see his face. So after that, Dick Grayson gets a call, obviously, like, Jason Todd's dead, comes over to Gotham. Bruce is like, we can't do anything about it. The mission is the mission. And he's already looking up potential candidates to replace Robin.
What the fuck?
I mean, like, look, this is exactly why Dick goes, fuck Batman. But like,
Yeah. And
In the
meanwhile, Barbara
comics-
Gordon is commissioner. So Dick goes to Barbara and is like, look, we got to go talk to Bruce. They try to talk to him. He doesn't want to listen. Dick gives him a whole bunch of shit about how he's fucked up. And then Dick's asleep in bed, wakes up, and Bruce Wayne is there with a bloody crowbar because he has just killed the Joker off screen.
oh, sweet motherfucking Jesus
So
Lord.
we don't even get the catharticism
No,
of seeing this
God.
happen.
Oh,
Bruce just pops up,
God.
is like, I've done it, I've killed him, and I'm fucking off. Be a better Batman. And he fucking leaves Gotham. He's done.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, look, at
So-
this point, is Dick Grayson Nightwing or
He's
Robin?
Nightwing already. He's Nightwing. now.
Okay.
In season 2, he figured out his demons, gave up the Robin suit, became Nightwing. So he looks cool, right? So
Batman can never kill the Joker. That's the thing of it. Like, you can't have Joker without Batman. You can't have Batman without Joker.
There you
That
go.
shit will never happen.
And here's my point about bringing this all up. To all those fucking dicks who had issues with Tim Drake being bisexual, saying that it's not part of his character, this is what's called deviating from character, because this is not Batman. If
No.
Batman was gay, it still wouldn't change the fact that he wouldn't kill the Joker.
But he didn't
This-
kill the Joker. Later
Was
on
that-
in the season, they're all going to go like, the person he killed actually not the Joker. The Joker's still alive.
Who knows?
In Death in the Family, Joker fucking beat and killed Robin, and Batman still did not kill the Joker.
Also, bear in mind, though, in Death in the Family, after he beat and killed the Joker, Jason Todd, then the Joker popped up in the UN as an Arab.
Yeah, that was a bit.
When you read that comic, like, after you get past Jason Todd's death, you're like, oh, this is fucked up.
Yeah, I read it again like recently, and I was like, he's spending a bit too much time with nuclear bombs. This
He's a
doesn't
UN
feel...
delegate for some Arab terrorist country because he became a
Arab.
citizen. And Superman as Clark Kent stops his Joker gas by inhaling it all. And it's a terrible story. Let's face it, it's shit. But
Yep.
he's still Batman.
Yes.
So yeah. But that's the thing, like that whole that's the first 15 minutes. So that's all just to get to the actual story. And when the story kicks off, it's actually not bad.
So basically,
And they have a much bigger budget on HBO Max because it looks a lot better. Because season 2 looked really cheap, and Jason Todd looks badass. The whole team looks badass, and the story that they're telling now is interesting. But so literally, Jason Todd died. Let's say on a Monday, he comes back as Red Hood on a Tuesday.
Jason Todd.
Yes.
The fuck?
Because they just want to get to the Red Hood story. So it's like,
my God.
let's just fast track this entire storyline so we can have Jason Todd as the Red Hood.
How did he come? Did he not?
We're going to find out later, but basically he's hooked up with the Scarecrow. And the Scarecrow, by the way, is he's basically the Hannibal Lecter to the police. Like, he's been their criminal profiler, and they pay him in weed. Like, he wants that good, sweet Chiba, and then he'll help you to profile criminals.
Oh my god, the fuck. Okay, I wanna say this now.
And Scarecrow is played by Vincent Carthezia.
I don't even give a shit who the Scarecrow is played by. This story sounds shit.
Chubby Vincent Carthezia with a beard.
So,
Well, I guess he's a bit of a knockoff. Cillian Murphy.
But there's also been a lot of controversy with his casting because there were at least 2 reports of misconduct on set. So he hasn't been in a lot of the promo material.
Oh my god, Vinny! Oh my god.
Yeah, he's being a bad boy again.
I was going to say, because my friend Hilmi from Singapore, who has a podcast, he told me the other day, and I'm reading exactly from the text. Excuse me, how can you not follow Titans? I love their season 3, okay? Hilmi, if you're listening to this, do you know why I don't fucking watch Titans now? Can you understand?
When you get past that first 20 minutes, it gets good. It gets good. Like, the story's interesting, and the character's a little bit more well-rounded. And spoilers. Episode 3, Hawk dies, and it's really sad.
See, okay. So for me, part of me is like, look, if you just want to tell the Red Hood, instead of like acting out the first 20 minutes, why don't you just insert like comic book pages of it, and then we can move on.
Yes.
Nah, because
like flashback, like comic book pages, flashbacks of it, and then we can move on.
Look, it's like season 2 when it's like, Trigon's here. Got him. Okay, let's go on. Because what they really want to tell is Titans in San Francisco.
Again,
Season 1,
it's like, then
I hate
Batman. The whole...
Yeah, that first episode's always like... So the first episode, I was just sat there like, am I going to watch episode 2? Fuck it, let's find out. Click.
I went the opposite direction. Am I watching episode 2? Fuck it. No.
No. Because they only did this in starting from season 2, right? So season 1 was just...
Season 1 was this slow burn that promised something, and then season 2 kind of evaporated it.
Right? So, I mean, you know what I mean? Speaking of season 2s and like slow burns, like, did you guys read that article about the stuntman for Iron Fist coming out and saying,
yes.
yes. Say it isn't so.
To which I'm like, makes sense.
Makes total sense.
Like, you know,
look,
like
we are Asian. We know if someone know their kung fu.
Like, I mean, like,
know their kung fu.
Yeah, you know, like when they said that the girl, like, she trained a lot. I'm like, yes, you can tell. It shows. And then suddenly, like, because on a certain actor that I will not name names, but I will praise the one that did
he's
train.
one of the leads.
I'm like, bro.
Like, which male lead could it be?
Which lead could it be?
Maybe it was the best friend that never fights.
I knew there's a reason why I never liked Iron Fist. I can't believe I sat through the whole. I sat through the whole first season of Iron Fist. I still cannot believe I actually sat through the
No,
whole first season.
no. Then at this point, I'm like, well, this is why he got guns lah.
You should check out
Because
the
he
Stuntman
refused to train.
Reacts. You should check out the Stuntman Reacts. One of the stunt coordinator for Iron Fist is on it. And they talk about Iron Fist. And one of the things, and this is weird, like he wasn't talking about, what do you call it, Iron Fist himself. He was talking more about the directing. Because, you know, when you want to shoot a fight scene, you want to cut it up into chunks. One, so you don't get tired. Two, so you can hide all the hits. And three, so that everyone doesn't have to rehearse a huge sequence. So apparently the director liked to shoot everything, whole fight sequences in one master. And then do it again, another angle, whole fight sequence. Like I'm like, that's not how you shoot a fight sequence, bro. That's no.
I mean, okay, that's how you can shoot the fight sequence that way. If you're doing a one take, and if you have like
Yeah. If it's
all
a one take,
your people
or if
are
you're Donnie Yen.
trained.
Yeah, like how
Or
they
the
did the
raid.
Daredevil one shots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
the Daredevil one shots, or just like, you know, oh, we got Donnie Yen, tak apa, tak ada hal, let him do.
Yeah.
or the guys from in Indonesia, right? Like macam just,
Oh, yeah.
just berkarya je lah.
So,
Oh
yeah,
my
it's-
god.
Man, they had to keep quiet for so long. Now they can finally say stuff, and they're still like, I ain't gonna name names.
But you
Finn.
know, that lead actor. But
I mean, like, say this is so. We had high hopes for you. You seem like a nice boy.
fuck,
Performance,
man.
like, totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So obvious.
Now moving on to somebody who actually does do their own stunts.
Simuliu?
Well, there's that. And also the entire internet world was shocked for 2 days as a certain trailer was, I'm going to say this now, a trailer was quote unquote leaked. Because that shit was not leaked, it was leaked before the
It was
CinemaCon.
released.
And then Sony decided, let's release the full trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. Which broke the fucking internet for good reason.
Hmm.
You didn't like it?
I mean, I'm okay. I'm like, okay, cool. I can, I'm gonna see where it's going. I'm like, is Stephen Strange really that like child?
There we go. Here comes the theories. Okay, so for people who haven't seen the trailer, let's
Spoilers,
spoilers.
but it's a trailer. Like, as if you didn't know. Okay, and then
basically-
some comments people making about the trailer. Also, I'm a bit like, you stupid, ke?
Yeah.
You did not know, ke? Like,
No,
excuse me?
I saw one comment like, "Oh my god, Green Lantern!" I'm like, "Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself! It's not even the right universe or company, bro." Oh my god, it's Green Lantern. Okay, so anyway, very basic rundown of what happens in the trailer is
Hey, that
Unless it's
still
there-
doesn't beat. That
unless it's
still doesn't
Deadpool,
beat
that is
when I watched Avengers with Sandy in the cinema, and then when the Thanos like end credits popped up, she's like, "Is that Hellboy?"
Sandy.
It's Sandy. Sandy doesn't know.
Sandy.
I mean,
It's a-
no lah. Like, no.
Okay.
Tak apa.
Okay.
No, tak apa.
But anyway, the trailer picks up from the last Spider-Man film when, oh my god, the whole world knows that Spider-Man is now Peter Parker. J. Jonah Jameson has ratted him out. And now he's trying to find a way to hide that identity again. So he goes to Doctor Strange to ask him, hey, bro, I don't want the people to know that I'm Spider-Man anymore. And Doctor Strange says, I got you, bro.
At which point I'm sure every geek in the world goes, oh sweet Jesus Lord, don't mess with time, you motherfuckers.
To which Wong, before leaving for his vacation, from the looks of
I
it,
love
goes,
it. I love
don't do that spell. And Doctor Strange says, I won't. Jokes, bro. And then he performs this spell, and then the world doesn't know Spider-Man anymore, and we go into this multiverse thing.
Is it? No, because Peter keeps like, wait, you mean everybody? No, but I mean, like, MJ, like, everything, lose everything we share. Wait,
To which-
you're my best friend? Like, really? Like, go
To
no.
which
Like,
Doctor Strange says, shut up.
stop interrupting the spell.
Shut up, let me do the spell. And then we go into this timey-wimey multiverse thing, and then fight, some shit happens, and then we get a green ball,
Orange
with-
ball,
orangish green ball, with
pumpkin ball.
with a very iconic Willem Dafoe laugh in the
Oh,
background.
really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay,
hear that.
I may not have clocked that then.
And a metal octopus arm pops up, and we all know where this is going.
Molina!
Apparently, people did not.
Yeah, people did not. They
No,
were
no, no.
just-
People are like, oh, no. People are like, wow, hey, that was Andrew Garfield. I'm like, have you not been listening to the news?
So yes, Alfred Molina is back as Doc Ock, and a young Doc Ock. They've de-aged him using the same technology they used for Samuel L. Jackson,
Okay.
because this is the exact same Doc Ock where we left off in Spider-Man 2.
Speaking
not a-
of like that
It's not a variant or
de-aging
anything.
and like Marvel's use of CG, someone posted this thing where it's like, hey Marvel, how lazy are you? Because they got all these clips of behind the scenes. Okay, Samuel L. Jackson's gun in the last Spider-Man was CG. The gun he was holding.
What the fuck?
It was just a handle with markers, which everyone's like, bro, our department don't have toy gun also. CG the gun later.
What is this? What is this bullshit?
And the room was green screen as well. So it's like, cannot find room, cannot find wall. What the fuck?
What's this for? What? For which one?
The last Spider-Man. When Samuel L. Jackson's in his hotel room, like, hey Parker, with a trank gun. The trank gun was CG. The room was CG.
Right. What? Didn't they shoot Peter Buck? I mean, okay, maybe they couldn't get Samuel L. Jackson to be in the same room with what's his face?
No, but couldn't they give him a gun at least?
The same
Toy gun.
So yeah, after this trailer came out, of course the theories started coming out. One of the biggest theories is that actually isn't Doctor Strange.
If not Doctor Strange, how I perform? How I perform the thing?
Now that's the thing. Okay, they don't believe that it's Strange because
If you
he's
say
too...
Mephisto, I'm gonna kick
no,
your
no,
ass.
no, no, no. They say he's not Doctor Strange because he's too chill to be Strange, and he wouldn't like.
It's true.
He wouldn't
Actually,
be
no.
that...
I would argue against that.
Is it?
Rewatch the first Doctor Strange. He's a naughty boy.
Yeah, he is.
He is a naughty boy. Don't
But
go in that
would he
library.
be-
I go in that library. You cannot take out this book. I take out this book. Don't touch
Would
that
he
thing.
be
I touch
as flippant to perform a spell?
breaking the laws of time and space, because I
Yeah.
mean that's his whole thing, right? Like, she is to a certain extent is his whole thing, right?
But he is
had
still
some-
an arrogant dick, and you know it's a spell where like, let's see if I can pull this off. So to me, it kind of fits in character
There's
because
okay. There's,
we've just seen him. Because the last time we saw him is really responsible in Avengers because
and
shit's happening.
with
Yeah.
the
Yeah. So now he's a bit more chill. I think he's a bit more like, Jom test power. Test power.
I
there's-
mean, and also, I mean that interpretation of him also jives with the whole vibe for Spider-Man movies, right? You know what I mean? So maybe that is that thing, and maybe this will also link into Multiverse of Madness.
yeah.
Oh, it's
that's
definitely gonna go in there.
that's one of the two theory. One of the two theories that is gaining steam at the moment. There are two main theories. One is that this is a different variant of Doctor Strange from a multiverse of whatnot.
Would you even go as far as saying this is even a different variant of Peter Parker?
You see, that's the thing. Now that variants have become,
Okay.
and then
Sorry.
the other theory, which would fit into Secret Invasion, is he a Skrull? Because
And
we
the
have
magic,
seen.
though.
Wouldn't a Skrull also know the magic?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Hello, that one he have to get like pom by like Tilda Swinton and everything, you know.
Yeah.
And then you have to go and like magic with Tilda Swinton. No. I mean, I don't think you can inherit the title of Sorcerer Supreme
Has
just
there been
because you
any-
look like him.
Has there been any rumors of Kirsten Dunst returning?
Yes.
Kirsten
Oh, yeah?
Dunst?
There are rumors for MJ.
Because I want her to meet Zendaya and she'd be like, what the fuck? In
There have
another
been
world, I'm
rumors-
white?
There was also, for a brief moment, a rumor about James Franco. However, because of the things that have been
That's-
happening to James
yeah, that's
Franco,
What is happening?
Yeah.
Hugo?
you know that
Dude,
he's
James Franco
sexually-
has been
Gone off the deep end?
like Me Too to the deep end. Like
even Seth Rogen
Oh,
is like,
yeah.
yeah, even Seth
Nah, I'm
Rogen
not
is
working with him.
back anymore.
yeah,
Ooh, even if Rogan, Rogan also no bad. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, stoners too have a limit.
But Kristen Dunst was rumored. Don't know yet. But we're
Dane DeHaan?
definitely seeing.
Sorry, I love me some Dane DeHaan. I love me a lot of Dane DeHaan. So like like I will even tahan Valerian for Dane DeHaan, and even he did not save that movie.
But Jamie's probably coming back, right?
Jamie said he's coming back. Like he needs to do that character justice.
No, I want him to play the exact same character.
Oh my god.
No, I want Topher Grace to come back.
Oh god.
No, okay.
I want Paul Giamatti.
Yes,
We
Rhino.
did not get enough Rhino. I am the Rhino. I'll kill you now. Sounds
there
like
was
fucking
something-
Borat.
But confirmed, we are getting Green Goblin, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Sandman.
Is Michael Keaton popping in as Vulture?
That's the thing. We don't know about Keaton yet because that's more of a Morbius thing. Don't know whether Vulture's going to turn up or whether they keep. It would actually make sense to keep him for Morbius.
But
And
Vulture's
also,
one of the 6, though.
but this is what has happened. Sony is no longer calling it the Sony Marvel Universe or something. It's officially called the Sony Spider-Man Universe. So Venom and Morbius are now fit into what they are calling the Sony Spider-Man Universe, which could open up the door for Morbius and Venom to appear in Spider-Man films, which would make sense if they keep Vulture for Morbius, and then after Morbius, they do a Sinister Six film.
Sony
Yeah.
just wants to make as much money as they can to make up for the fact they spent so much on James Bond.
Which finally apparently has a release date.
Yeah, because they can't wait anymore. They've already spent $900 million.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
Because they made the movie, then you market the movie, then you market the movie again.
900 million?
Marketing budgets for tentpole movies are always minimum double of what the production budget
Yeah, I
is.
know, but like 900 million already?
Yeah, they've racked up 900 mil, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not making that money back, man.
Yeah.
They are
No,
not
that's
making
why-
that money back.
Just call it a loss, release it, let Daniel Craig move on.
Yeah.
Can start fresh.
And like, I'm sorry lah, screw Nokia over lah. I love Nokia, but like, hello.
I don't get it. They're Sony. Why aren't they using Sony Ericssons?
Right, actually.
That's actually a good point.
Sorry,
yeah.
they're not called Sony
do
Ericssons anymore, just Sony.
Do Sony
Sorry.
still make phone? Ah?
Hey, the new phone, them cow away, got HDMI in some more.
Wow, HDMI in. Why should my
Connect to
out?
you connect to your A7S, got monitor straight away.
Wow.
Oh, don't pray.
So yes, that was the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. If you haven't checked it out, go find it on YouTube.
No, there was something else I wanted to talk about it, but I can't remember what. Never mind. If I remember, then I remember.
Oh yeah, there was one thing I was telling Kai yesterday. People have been like, "Oh my god, it's Matt Murdock's arms!"
What?
People
Bullshit.
that in the little interrogation scene, there's two arms with pleated up white shirt, and people have taken screenshots of Charlie
Oh my
Cox's hands
God.
in Daredevil and compared it to those hands, and like, it's Daredevil. Yep. The internet will do what the internet will do. But funnily enough, one last thing. The other theory that people have speculated, which has happened in the comics about the whole Stephen Strange acting different, is at one point in the comics, I kid you not, Doctor Strange was Mephisto.
Here we go again. Everybody keeps wanting Satan to pop up in the Marvel
I don't-
universe.
Uh,
I'm gonna say it. Mephisto's a shit character.
Somebody has also said that, you know, the character that Chiwetel Ejiofor played in the first Doctor Strange?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that could be him.
No, that's Mordu.
But he could shapeshift himself or some shit to look like Doctor Strange.
He is already an established character bad guy.
Yeah, but then after they do the spell, it's like, ha! It was me all along.
Mephisto. Why does everybody want that big, collared 90s metal devil freak?
It all started with WandaVision. If they didn't do it with WandaVision, I don't think anybody would give a shit about Mephisto.
Mephisto.
No, you were talking about this even before that.
Fuck it. Bring Peter Fonda back as the
Yes.
devil from Ghost Rider.
Yes! Fuck it, bring Nicolas Cage back from Ghost
No, you
Rider.
should. Nicolas
I
Cage and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ghost Rider. Fuck, what's his name
which
again?
reminds me-
That's not Diego Luna. It's another guy.
No. We've talked about this.
There's so many of them.
Yeah. So yes, if you haven't, go check out the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. It's dope. It's coming out in Christmas. And
What I wanted to talk about was,
What?
hey, how come like in every Spidey, it's almost like they don't trust Tom Holland or like Tom Holland that took up star power because there's always like another Avenger inside one.
I actually
Like, at
like
first
that.
got Tony Stark,
I like
and
the
then got
fact that
Happy.
there is an adult there. Like,
Like macam he exactly like in real life where he requires adult supervision
yeah.
at every interview, and then Benedict Cumberbatch goes, nope.
I mean, let's face facts. He still isn't in college. He's still technically a high school kid.
yeah.
But he's
Yeah, no.
Spider-Man. He's an
But he's
Avenger.
responsible enough to know to ask an adult for help. You see,
Like,
they're
I'm-
teaching kids.
I'm pretty sure when
Adults
he
are
got
not your
his,
enemy.
when he
Yes.
got his identity unveiled, I'm pretty sure all the Avengers are like, you see this fucking kid? Told you right. Told you.
Actually,
no,
the
no.
Avengers
If-
don't
if-
care because none of them hide their identities.
If I was the Avengers, I'll be like, I will just all go look at the Skrull and go like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if I was Dick Fury, I would be like, how'd you let this happen? How did you
If I was
let
the
this happen?
Avengers, I'd be like, can he just move to the Avengers base and homeschool him there?
He wouldn't want to because like, oh, but I want to be with Ned and my girlfriend.
I know, but you live in a dodgy part of town, an apartment.
Hey,
You're in a
are you saying
public
are you saying the
school.
Bronx? Are you saying the Bronx is dodgy?
Are you saying it's not?
That's why. But at least this time Tom Holland can breathe a sigh of relief that it wasn't him that leaked anything.
Yet.
Or was it?
Yet. Yet.
The fact that
Just you wait. There's still time.
after the leak happened, he went on his Insta story and went, "You're not
wasn't-
ready for this." Oh, Tom
Well, I
Holland.
mean, no, but also, I mean, you know how Marvel treats him now, right? Like he doesn't even get the full script. He only gets his sides, and he's like, "What's going on?" Like, no, you were not responsible enough for the whole script.
Yeah, the interview when somebody asked, like, in the Avengers, you look like you don't know what's happening. And he responded,
don't
yeah, because I don't. Nobody gives me the script. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, bless him.
So now on to the main event.
Yes.
The Suicide
Suicide
Squad.
Squad. Ah.
Before anything else, I do want to say, because I remember, like, before watching it, there were news articles, and one of them was about how in England, people were very upset with the rating because it was rated 15. After watching it, I'm like, I get why you're upset.
Why?
Yeah, actually.
15? That much violence? 15?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
quite true.
No.
Like, the original Mortal Kombat movie was rated 15 in England. There's hardly any blood in that.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
You
Because I
know?
was like, wait, this Mortal Kombat... Oh, the old Mortal Kombat.
Old
okay.
Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
You know? Like this one, I expect an 18 straight away because
Yeah.
first 10 minutes, come on now.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes alone. Holy shit. Okay, before
The
we get
first
into
10
it...
minutes already earned the name Suicide Squad, okay?
Before we get into it, spoilers, massive ass spoilers.
Duh.
There's
Yes.
spoilers from the get-go.
Excuse
Although
me, we
this has
already
been like
give you
what?
2 weeks already.
Yeah.
3 weeks already.
In comparison to some of those people on Instagram and YouTube who straight
12
away
hours.
like 24 hours right after it fucking came out.
Yeah, actually, okay, before we get into that,
I was wondering whether you guys will break up. Because, I mean, for me, I don't social media. I don't even check my phone.
guys, come on, guys. I know it's on digital, but it does not give you the right to immediately, within hours of the release, start posting up shit. Come on, like,
Be polite,
be a bit
give it a week.
considerate. Yeah,
Just a week.
yeah.
You know,
Have you not
after
learned?
7 days.
7 days.
I mean, if you want to post things that are less spoilery, like what we haven't already seen in the trailer, sure. Like King Sha going hand, yeah, fine. Put shit like that up, but to put up the like things that have happened in the first 10
Literally the
minutes alone,
next day on my YouTube, like not even like my subscriptions, just like regular stuff that you might like.
Yeah.
Opening page of YouTube. what the end credit sequence means in the Suicide Squad. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and like I don't know if I mentioned this, but like the Black Widow thing for me, like the movie came out barely hours, and on TikTok some fucker released the end credit sequence.
Oh wow! In
Like-
case you missed it.
It's like, come on, like
Black Widow, they fucking
it's
Oh, I
getting
haven't
ridiculous.
I haven't seen Black Widow.
Oh yeah,
Black Widow's fun.
It's fun.
Black Widow's fun, yeah.
It's fun.
Uh,
Scarlett should get paid though. I'm gonna say it. Scarlett
Oh,
Johansson
yeah.
should get paid.
Oh yeah.
there were a bunch.
I mean,
there were-
And Disney's rebuttal, that was fucked up.
oh, that one I was like,
why
really?
Disney was like what?
Ah.
Oh, Disney cut her out. I'm like, fuck my life. What the fuck?
Like Disney, were like it's Arizona, you know, like with the way COVID is happening right now, and that is like, dude, what the fuck? You're
They
Disney.
use COVID as an excuse.
I mean,
chape.
I mean, look. I mean, all. I guess maybe I don't know, like, because all she really wants is just her
due.
due,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So just give her a
Just pay her.
slice of the streamings.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
They
they
do.
didn't do that at all. I mean,
I get it. You're Disney. You want the money. I get it. But
You got a
in the
lot
end-
of money. Come on.
but didn't the OCO was like, "Oi, what are you doing?
Yeah, Bob Iger's like, what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, actually, Bob Iger doesn't
Weird
feel
coming
like
from Bob Iger, you know.
What?
no, but
Usually Bob
Iger
Iger's pretty
hasn't.
cutthroat, but
Iger hasn't been very accepting to the decisions that Chapek has been making.
no.
And the most recent one with Disneyland, I think Iger is like, bro, the fuck are you doing? Can you not?
Oh, you mean the pay to ride?
Yeah, the
it
Genie
the pay
Plus
to ride?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Okay, for people who don't know, Disney used to have this thing called the Fast Pass, where you essentially
It's free.
It's free.
It's a-
You just get a Fast Pass to ride a ride.
Future, but it's a virtual future queue service where
Yeah.
you whatever time you go, you just go to the machine, and then they'll give you a time to come back so that you don't clog the line, so that you can go about your day. You can
And-
maximize your time at Disneyland.
And there's a
and-
limited amount as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Chapek was like, hey, let's make more money. This is now a paid service.
Yep.
Now, if you want a Fast Pass, you fucking pay for it. On top of the fact that you're paying for Disneyland.
But you only get fast passes for I can't remember the ticketing system, but basically like there's top tier, then there's a second tier. Second
Yeah.
tier is very popular also, but like for like if you want to go on the Millennium, like maybe not Millennium Falcon, maybe the Millennium Falcon, but like the top tier rides, you got to pay on top of that if you want fast pass also,
So it's
and they want
like,
you to pay per ride. I'm like, what?
yeah.
And that is why we
so-
call him Chape. We're not going to pronounce his name properly. He is Chape.
Really,
know
it's like
How ridiculous the lines are. Like,
Ah.
bro,
Making that
Like,
money.
I mean, like, you know, like I can't remember if there was Fast Pass in Tokyo Disneyland, but yeah, I really hope Tokyo Disneyland does not implement this because
I
they
hope
are my
not.
only Disneyland of choice now.
But yes, coming back to the Suicide
Anyway,
Squad. It's a
Please,
gore
Joe.
fest. If you haven't seen it yet and don't want it spoiled, the best thing we can tell you is that it's a gore fest. It's hilarious. It's
I
heartfelt.
love it.
Yeah.
Felt, yes.
It is a Suicide Squad we deserve.
Yes.
It is. It is
Rick
a
Flag finally has some character.
Harley Quinn kicks some fucking ass.
Oh my god, I love.
Badass.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is she going to be the damsel in distress? No!
Fuck
She's
no!
going to shoot every motherfucker.
And Polka Dot Man. I'm sorry, but Polka
oh my
Dot Man,
god!
I love
Polka
him.
Dot Man was the best.
Yes.
He was one of the
actually-
best.
I'm actually like rewatching Gotham these days as well. So he just died in Gotham.
Like James Gunn took the most obscure, insane, stupid character from the comics who shoots polka dots to kill people and turned him into this superhero that you have so much sympathy for.
Yes, like talk about the feels, talk about the
Yes,
hearts.
yes.
Like talk about like I've only met this character like 90 minutes ago, and then I feels.
Yes. So if you haven't had a chance to watch Suicide Squad yet, we definitely would highly recommend you watch Suicide Squad. But if you are somebody who is not averse to blood and
Violence
violence,
averse,
maybe this is not the film
not
for
averse,
you.
violent averse to.
Averse. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay. Yep. Sorry.
If you don't like the blood.
yeah,
Yeah,
if you don't like blah blah, you
You don't like the
put
blood, the cuss. Don't watch
you
that.
have to put filter. Like
Oh,
I don't
lots of
like filter.
curses.
Lot cuscus. Like I
Lots
mean,
of-
like yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
So she maybe not 15 now. Huh?
If you don't like
Maybe at least,
cuss though, then I don't know why you're listening to us.
Like initially, I said, "Oh my god, I would love to watch this in our cinema." Then I went, "Perhaps not."
like we would not even watch like we just go in and go out
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in 5 minutes.
yeah.
There's no movie to watch.
So
I
yeah,
don't know how they would have cut it lah.
so let's begin at the beginning where everyone dies.
Start at the very beginning. A very good place to start.
So literally,
song
like-
also would be so apt in the movie. Like
Literally
Yes.
opens with like, here are a bunch of cameos. They're all dead. They are the
then these are-
distraction.
no, but then these are actually not even like they're not actually cameos.
They're just Team One.
No, because Rick Flag is there, right? You know.
No, I mean
Harley's
the ones
there.
that die
Yeah, the ones that die, like
are all cameos. Just Rick
Michael
Flag and
Rooker.
Harley are the ones that continue to survive in the rest of the story.
Hey.
But
Oh no, one survived that we didn't know until the end.
oh yeah.
Hey, and also it's great to be Sean Gunn.
Right?
Like how many times does he pop up in this show?
He's Calendar Man as well. And I'm like,
Yes.
oh shit, you're OG Calendar Man.
Yes.
with all
Oh
the
my god,
paintings on your
Calendar
head.
Man. I'm like, how did they make that work?
Oh my god, it's
Fucking
amazing.
Weasel. And then Nathan Fillion with the dumbest power ever.
I love it. Like, I mean, you follow Nathan and you think he's one of the, like mains in like
Smacking.
Smack with the arm.
oh god. And Viola Davis again, but Viola Davis just knocks it out of the park. Like,
Viola
macam,
Davis is the perfect Amanda Waller. I'm sorry.
oh
but
my
the
god,
perfect
she's
one.
amazing. I
man.
love
I'm
it.
so glad they brought her back from the. And I'm sorry, like, okay, the one thing I will mention is that when Boomerang died, I was like, oh, Kai's going to be upset.
Yeah. He had a good death though. I like that he smiled just because he died just before he died. Like it was like fair income. Bleh.
Because I'm like, I know that you liked Boomerang from the last Suicide Squad.
I love his performance of Boomerang. To me, is like he makes sense,
And then
because
he
that is
died.
such a tough character to pull off. Like in Arrow, no, in Flash, they brought Boomerang and they made him cool. I'm like, look, you made him deadly, but he still throws boomerangs.
But yeah, he died. Sorry.
He throws boomerangs. At least his performance was like, hey, that's the type of Australian we want. Like the Flash one, he was kind of like, I'm Australian, but I have a cultured accent. Like, fuck off.
Oh god, no. What? You throw a fucking boomerang? No.
This Boomerang is the most Aussie man you'll ever meet.
Who loves unicorns for some reason.
And then we've got, who else do we have? We've got Javelin.
Javelin. I'm German. I'm here to throw. I'm dead.
Oh my god, that was
You can have
amazing.
Javelin.
That was amazing.
Hold
And
on
use
to
it
my
to
javelin.
to
To
what?
who? To who?
Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god,
then we got-
Margot Robbie, like
Oh,
as
yes.
Harley Quinn, is
Yes.
like she
Perfect
was made.
casting.
And then you have Michael
Pete
Rooker.
Davidson. Oh, Savant.
What is his power, Sabanania?
Like he's
what
supposed to
is
be a
his
really good
power?
aim, but he was like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
He was so like, but I'm like, don't do it. I love Amanda Waller threatening him. Don't do it, the bastard. No.
Fuck this! Fuck this!
I was so glad Pete Davidson died.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm
it's
just
like, guys,
gonna
I
say
brought them here. Here they are. They're all
I'm not a
here.
fan.
Was there anyone else in the copter?
The female version of Mongol. What's her name again? Fuck.
Oh,
The
that
orange alien.
yes.
woman.
I'm on the.
Hello?
This is not complete.
Uh,
I don't know.
are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you went hello, so I was like, oh.
Oh no, it's still Mongol.
Oh, is it?
Is it? Wait, she's a
Mongal?
Mongol too?
Mongal.
Maybe. Okay.
Mongal, like Mongal.
Wow,
That's what it says on
DC's
Wikipedia.
Wow.
DC's so
Mongal.
clever. The female
What's a
version
guy
is
Mongol?
Mongol.
It's a gal.
I saw a photo of her on Instagram, the actress playing it,
Uh-huh.
and that's not a bodysuit. She is fucking ripped.
I would not be surprised, yeah.
Nice.
She's a
Yeah.
Chinese female bodybuilder, and she's fucking ripped, like 8-pack.
Phew.
They just painted her orange. That's it. Painted her orange, gave her ponytail. Done.
So yeah, the first 10 minutes of the Suicide Squad is watching the first team of Suicide Squad all die.
Like it's basically like promise of the premise, suicide. It's like
And
suicide.
then that's
like,
when we discover there's the other team that's going to be led by Idris Elba.
Yep.
by Bloodsport.
And
And
Bloodsport,
John
really
Cena.
fucking good.
John
John Cena, the
is,
most American of America.
Oh my god! Like he was quite amazing. Hey, what is up with that? Like John Cena photoshopping himself out of the movie.
Oh, okay. Because there's a running theme that in the WWE, his catchphrase in the WWE is "You can't see me." So, and then a meme started happening of everything that John Cena is in. You don't see him. He's just invisible. So he's run on this theme. So now he's posted up a picture of what's his character's name again? Peacemaker. And he's not there. He was never there in the film.
Just photoshopped him out of it. Like so, it's like Peacemaker, like the outfit, just like
you
filled out
can't
John
see
Cena
him.
style. Like
My God, his outfit is 100% comics accurate. That's ridiculous.
And he
he's so proud
doesn't
of
take
it.
it
I love
off.
I love it.
He has
I
it
love-
everywhere.
He
Every
just
fucking
keeps
press
wearing it.
junket, his press conference,
I
like
love it.
Ooh, keep talking.
love
I
it.
really need to pee. But keep talking.
okay.
I'll
Yeah,
catch up.
yeah. So like it's John Cena was amazing. Like I mean, I don't think we've seen a lot of John Cena like
To
in
be
movies.
honest, I haven't.
Have we?
There has been a number of films that John Cena is in, like Bridesmaid. Was it Bridesmaid he was in?
Bleh. Well, I'm looking at his filmography now.
Yeah, that's
acting
the-
career film. He's been in Trainwreck.
Trainwreck, that's the one,
Sisters,
yes.
Trainwreck. Yeah. The Wall. Yeah.
I seen him in Ferdinand. He was Ferdinand the Bull.
Oh, he was in F9.
Yes, he plays Vin Diesel's brother.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So watching the movie, like within the first like James Gunn has given us basically what we would have expected for like with the material given.
Yeah,
You know, like you don't take yourself too seriously. Everything is
and
a
that's-
very deadly, bloody, cosmic joke. Like within the first 25 minutes, like I texted this to Uma, and I was like, "Yep, James Gunn has not let me down yet." 25 minutes in, like, yeah.
And that's the thing. That's what I liked. Like in the first 25 minutes, it kept me on my toes because I literally do not know who's going to live and who dies.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, talk about kill your darlings. I mean, like, just kill Michael Rooker. Like, and you know, like, he loves Michael Rooker, right?
Right until the moment the film finishes, I have no clue who lives or dies.
I mean, we kind of know that, you know, we kind of know Rick Flag may or may not live. Harley Quinn, because, you know, the universe loves Harley Quinn too much, so
yeah.
you kind of
But,
have to have her.
But I love that about the film, that it really kept me on my toes into, like, who lives, who dies. I don't know what the fuck's happening next. I really fucking don't.
I mean, that's
it's
one of the
amazing.
things that James Gunn has said about comic book movies. Like, people should die. Like, if they die, they should die. There has to be
Yeah.
real stakes. Otherwise, you don't care. You know, like, oh, they're going to come back again.
Yeah, and there's
You know,
something
so-
that, and there's something that I wanted to tell Amelia as well. Like, you asked me the other day no, you didn't ask. You said that Gemma Chen is now in both Eternals and was in Captain Marvel, and you said that she died in Captain Marvel. To which my response was, "Do people ever really die in the MCU?" And you know what I read the very next day when the Spider-Man trailer came out? People were asking the director, "Wait, didn't Doc Ock die in Spider-Man 2?" And the director said this: "Does anybody truly die in the MCU?"
No. Okay, but yeah, but then to come back at you with the do people really die? Her character in Captain Marvel is inconsequential.
But now that
And
she's
green.
in Eternals,
She's green.
Then no, but I mean, like, no, because you're all up with everyone's all up. Oh, you know, they make her like no, they're not gonna meet because her character is inconsequential. It's not like if she was Green Lantern, like if they were Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern, and Deadpool.
well,
Look,
they have
it's
said
the
that
young
they
and
wanted them to
dangerous
meet.
method of casting. It's the young and dangerous method of casting. Character die. We like the actor. Bring back. Fuck it.
I mean, I would also call this the Doctor Who method of casting.
That is true. That is true. That is also true.
Like, oh, we like
Wasn't
Karen
Peter
Gillan.
Capaldi a Roman? Fuck it.
No, she
Was
was.
it-
That's
Wasn't she
Amy
a
Pond's.
priestess?
That's Amy
Fuck
Pond's ancestor. And then Peter Capaldi's doctor just saw that face and liked that face. So yes, now we've come back to
But
Suicide
anyway,
Squad,
yes,
where
Suicide Squad.
now we're in the prison where there's Idris Elba mopping a floor,
Because
and you don't want to mess with him. He shot Superman with a kryptonite bullet.
and he's there cleaning the floor. Like, no.
Where Pete Davidson is being a dick. You missed the spot, fucker. So Amanda Waller starts showing us the
I
recruiting.
don't know why.
of-
Something about Pete Davidson, I just don't like the guy.
Pete Davidson, who is he?
SNL, Ariana Grande's ex-fiance.
No.
Yeah.
How old
I'm
is he?
just not a fan.
Yeah. But yes, Amanda Waller is on her way to recruit her
just-
A-team of Suicide Squad.
Picking up. She's not even recruiting. She's just like, you. I mean, she's just walking through. It's just like a...
Yeah, actually, because it's like, what other choice do you have?
Yeah.
You're in prison. Fuck it. Come here. And then she gets...
I mean, he says no. He keeps saying no until Amanda Waller
Threatens the daughter.
threatens the daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, macam
Although the
dia-
relationship, the father-daughter relationship, I'm like, wow. Just fuck
Yeah.
you, fuck you, fuck you,
Fuck
fuck
you,
you.
fuck you. Oh my god,
Spring
I
up,
love it.
spring up.
It's amazing. I love it.
And then we get them recruiting John Cena's character. He's like, I do what you do, but better, which has become a meme now.
Wow. Like, talk about like, dick measuring contest, man. Like, dude,
I use smaller
Oh, yeah.
I
bullets.
love it. Yeah,
Especially that
amazing.
bit when they're killing all those people in the village. It's like,
Oh my god, we'll get to that, but that sequence though.
That was amazing. That was quite like the
And then, okay, we got that, and then we get Ratcatcher 2.
Ratcatcher.
Ratcatcher 2.
It's like we can get Ratcatcher 1, and then it's like, oh, he died.
millennials.
Yeah. I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I don't want to do it. Which I feel is the perfect representation of millennials. Then we get King Shark. Ah, my favorite King Shark.
Alone.
Book.
So weird. I was
upside
actually
down.
watching, like 2 days ago, I was watching Expendables 3. And then I just couldn't get out of my head. That's King Shark.
What?
That's King Shark.
What do you mean?
Stallone.
Stallone.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, though,
even know.
totally off topic, but Expendable, well, kind of not off topic because it's also a team of expendable people.
Yeah.
Antonio Banderas in Expendables 3 is pretty fucking awesome.
I'm
mean-
sorry, Antonio Banderas,
Antonio
in
Banderas
anything
is-
is awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I never
unless
watched
he's-
Expendables 3 because Expendables 2 was pretty shit. And in the trailer, they didn't show anything about his characters, just like, he's in it too. Then when you actually see him, it's like, my god, this is the most annoying Spaniard in the history of American people.
Oh,
Oh, and then Polka Dot Man, like they're moving
Yes.
the collar.
Polka Dot
Like,
Man.
what is up with him? Just
It's
shoots
polka dots.
polka dots.
To which it's shown as like, what the fuck, this guy shoots polka dots. And then we come to realize he has a pretty tragic backstory, and you're like, by the end of the
Wow.
film, you're rooting for polka dot man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got some mommy issues.
Oh god. It is
I love it. It was quite amazing. I'm like,
Oh,
choice of the actor to play the mom. Oh my god, it's perfect.
there are sequences where we see the mother. It's like, oh god, no,
what he sees. We see what he sees, and you go
Yes.
like, oh, sweet Jesus.
oh no. And then okay, do we
Oh.
get into? Then we come back into the jungle, right? After they've recruited
Yeah, and
everyone
then
and
like
shit.
they're like doing the mission. Meanwhile, Rick Flag is
Up
Oh, yeah.
to the paddle.
Oh yeah, no, Rick Flag meets some soldiers,
Yeah, basically,
Right.
what would
and
you
then
call
Amanda
them? Like,
Waller is
The
like,
freedom fighters.
yeah,
Yes.
but we don't know that
mean,
yet. So Amanda Waller's like, Rick Flag's been taken. You got to go get him, and Harley's been taken by the other soldiers.
Yeah.
Because
No, do they even
I
know
want
that
to
she's
marry
taken?
you. They didn't know Harley was taken. They knew Rick Flag was because he managed to
Yeah,
send the
yeah,
signal.
And then Rick
So it's
Flag
like,
told
yeah,
them
deviate
Harley's
from the
taken.
mission, go and save Rick Flag. Before that, they're walking in the jungle. They have to stay over the night, and King Shark tries to eat Ratcatcher too. To which a lot of people online were like, "How does she not wake up?"
Because she's a millennial. They don't wake up for shit.
Well, I mean, and then we get an inkling of like Polka Dot Man's like like troubles.
Just bubbles and be like,
Oh,
a rash.
yeah.
Oh, kasian,
A
so
rash?
kasian.
That's disgusting.
That's not a rash.
It's like a rash
Yeah, then we discovered that he was experimented on when he was a child
by his mother,
by his mother, and all he
him and
sees
his
now.
siblings.
I'm wondering about the siblings.
Yes, actually, yeah.
They're all gone, right?
Are they?
Yeah, he said they're all gone.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Like, I inferred. I mean, he said like they're not here anymore or something like that, and then I just inferred that they were taken over by the blobs,
oh, they're in space.
or they could just be they could be in the quantum realm, like
somewhere.
Ant-Man.
Yes, but yeah,
Interdimensional.
Yeah, so they go
So
off to
all these-
save Rick Flag.
Oh no,
all
and then
he sees is his mother, and then we
but
get
then-
that sequence of the entire Suicide Squad looking like
no. Before that, Rat Catcher goes like, "You wouldn't eat your friend, would you?"
Oh
To
yeah,
King
the little-
Shark.
oh yeah,
And then like King Shark is like,
Bonding
"I
with
have
King
no
Shark.
friends. I can
Oh.
be your friend." And then you realize like King Shark is like the loneliest person in the world, and you go like,
Has
like,
anyone
fuck
wondered?
you, James Gunn. Fuck
Has
you.
anyone wondered whether or not, like, King Shark wears shorts?
yeah.
Does he have a willy?
Where does the shark end and the human and the
Exactly.
king begin?
Yeah,
Do sharks? Well, sharks do have willies.
Sharks
They're
must-
mammals.
yeah.
It's probably retractable.
But King
And he doesn't
Shark,
need shorts.
King
Unless he's
Shark
in
was
heat.
the most emotionally lovable character. Like
I know, right? Like you didn't think you would be.
And here's the thing, which I appreciate. If James Gunn had given us the look of King Shark that was in the comics or even was in the Flash, I don't think we'll be that sympathetic towards it, because in the comics and in the Flash, he was this ripped ass motherfucker, built like nobody's business that you wouldn't want to mess with. So the fact that James Gunn gave us this cute, lovable
floppy-
King Shark, like I love him so fucking much. But yes, they go into the forest, and then we have this moment of Polka Dot Man looking at his mother, and
All of them.
oh my god, every single one of the Suicide Squad is his mother, including
Because I
King
see
Shark.
my mother. Like all I see is my mother. Oh my god.
And that was the
That's super
first
cute.
time we see the mother, and it's like,
Ugh.
oh my god.
So yeah, fast forward. They go and save Rick Flag. Save.
and they have the date competition with each other between Peacemaker and
The
Bloodsport.
dick measuring contest is ridiculous.
I mean, it's a fantastic fucking sequence until you
I didn't-
realize that.
And then you open. Like I didn't even hear you coming.
How'd you guys get in? We didn't see
And then like
anybody.
you're just, and you're not. You're. What are you doing? I'm having tea.
Yeah.
Tea. What? Why are you having?
Can we also give it up for Bloodsport's awesome helmet?
Yes. It's like
I mean,
some Predator shit.
Bloodsport.
Aliens.
Like his,
Alien,
his,
sorry,
his,
yes.
his tech. Like all of his tech. Like,
Oh yeah, like this bit goes here. I want
I'm
that
like,
arm
what the
bow
fuck?
thing. I want the arm bow thing.
Yeah.
Oh cool.
His suit is dope.
his weapon. His. I mean, I need to talk with his armor.
Mm-hmm.
Like his Hephaestus. I need to talk with his Hephaestus because his Hephaestus is very good.
It's awesome. So, okay, what happens after?
So then, like, they settle the issues. Meanwhile, then we cut to Harley's in prison. She's like, "What the fuck's gonna happen?" And then it's some
prison?
handsome dude who's like,
Oh,
"I
yeah.
want to marry you because you are a symbol of beauty and rebellion." Ah.
We love America, and I am the new
And-
president, and I need a wife because all presidents need a wife to
Loving
maintain a good image.
montage. We date.
Yeah,
I'm very
the romance
sexy. We make
montage.
love, and then
It's
you
amazing.
find out I want to kill people.
No, and she was. I mean, like she was actually like. I love it. The whole entire sequence, she was totally on board, totally in love with him, and then she kills him because I'm attracted to bad guys,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
I'm sorry,
Red
but
flag.
I thought that sequence was like, yes, she finally took power and killed the fucker instead of going down that road with another fucked up man.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck this, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do this anymore.
She's
Pow!
turning a new leaf. She's figured out
I know. I
abusive
mean, it's
relationship.
great. But
She got
yeah,
some D first, and then
Yeah.
a lot
you
of
die.
D. I would assume a lot of D, but like good D, good D,
Handsome
good
dude.
Harley Quinn D,
Very handsome dude, but
very pretty, very pretty.
sorry, buddy. You fucked up.
Very.
Die.
Yeah, because he's like, like macam like, yeah, because I got bad taste in men. I'm like, okay. At least
So
you're
he
some fucker,
Guys
honey.
and dude from what's that show on Netflix? dude from Gentrified becomes the leader of the country.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that fucker, the old guy. Okay.
Yeah. And that was weird for me because he's such a sweet old man in Gentrified.
But actually, you know what I like? What I liked about that whole sequence is that it really, and it hit quite close to home, of all political power situations. Like, fuck you, you're dead. I will be in power now! I was like, fuck. Too close to home.
So then we go back
Yeah.
to Rick Flag and the gang, like, we gotta keep going.
And then they
Like-
find Milton!
And
Milton!
how did they figure out Harley was captured? Did they figure that out after meeting Capaldi or before?
I think it was after Capaldi, right?
Right? Oh yeah, because first they have their bus ride and we all find out that our parents are shit.
Oh no, okay, before that, we've got that little sequence.
Except for
of,
Ratcatcher.
Uh,
What kind-
I don't know, right? Yeah.
we've
Well,
got that little sequence
That was an
of
addict, so come on.
Capaldi and Scarro. Like,
Starro.
this is
Starro.
Sorry, not Scarro. This is Starro. Some might call him a conqueror.
Starro
Like,
is where the Daleks are from.
I'm sorry. Capaldi, Scarro, same diff.
I mean, like, you know, like who else was like, don't let the gigantic, don't let the space starfish into your space vessel without checking it first and quarantining it. Okay, then bye.
Although, I know this is stupid, but I got a little bit of a kick when one of the characters went, "This is our doctor," and I went, "Hey, doctor." So yes, we got the introduction of Starro, who is the big bad of this film.
No, I didn't realize that Capaldi was also the bad guy.
Well,
I always thought he was on the Suicide Squad, but then I was like, okay.
but that's the thing. He's not really a bad guy. Like, he didn't want to unleash Starro onto the world. And after he discovered what Starro was being used for, it's like, no.
I mean,
no.
To be fair with Capaldi, he was torturing motherfuckers for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I
For
mean,
science.
for science. I mean, you know, like, I don't want to pull the Auschwitz card, but I'll put the Auschwitz
Yeah.
card.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it pretty much was kind of like Auschwitz.
Okay, so
Not too. Okay, I probably should not say that too
no,
often.
no. Okay, so then we get the bus ride where
Bus
we finally
ride.
discover who
I love the
Taika
bus
Waititi
ride.
is playing.
Yes, Taika Waititi is a heroin addict that controls rats.
I
Yes.
didn't even clock it was Taika the first time around.
Yeah, the beard. And he didn't say anything, so you couldn't really, like, is that
I
Taika?
know. I'm like, yeah, like, you know,
I think
because
so-
Taika's most like his most defining feature is the way he talks.
Yes.
And then Idris Elba's dad was a bit of a shit because, Daddy, what don't give attention? For the fact that I'm putting you in a box full of rats.
Yeah.
Little jab, man.
They're in the bus.
Some days in the morning, I don't want to be there.
I'm pretty sure that's not how the song sounds.
Yeah.
So they're on the bus having that deep talk, heading towards this club. Where, and then I'm sorry, they get out of the bus and poor King Shark is left in the bus.
I know. He's like, like disguised.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
you can't see me.
oh.
But then they go into the club, they gotta wait for Capaldi, so let's party.
Even
With-
though
Mantis in
everyone
the
is looking
background.
for Americans.
Like, I'm surprised nobody clocked this apparently, but in the club there was the actress that played Mantis. She was one of the dancers on stage.
Eh?
Oh,
You see, like James Gunn has said that nobody has asked him about it, but she's there.
To be fair, we're used to
because she
seeing
doesn't have
Mantis
antennae.
with antennas.
Because I saw it and I'm like, isn't that? And then I Googled, I'm like, oh, it is. And then James Gunn went on an interview, went, nobody's asked me about that yet. Nobody's realized.
I mean, James Gunn has his people.
Yes.
I
So
wouldn't
then-
I wouldn't mind being one of James Gunn's people.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So then they
They-
party, then the soldiers come, and distraction,
don't forget-
distraction.
We see Polka Dot's mom partying as well.
Yes. Very
Poor
disturbing.
thing.
But yeah.
The poor PTSD scarred motherfuckers.
Get Capaldi out, distract, get going, and then
Yeah.
discover. How did they find out Harley was captured?
That's why I'm
At
like,
this point, no, it was at this point that I think one of them realized that Harley was there because remember the title sequence. I love James Gunn's like amazing use of like chapters,
the 50
Oh, yeah.
minutes earlier and all that
Yes.
stuff. Yes, very
Yes.
like so.
Love it.
I think it's at this point that they go like, okay, like we will now go to Jotunheim. And it's like, no, wait, Harley is. Someone tells them that Harley is there. Okay, no,
Yeah, that's
scratch
the
that.
thing.
We're gonna save Harley first.
None of us can
I think it's
remember
Rick
who
Flag.
told them.
Now
How
you
did
know
Rick
what
Flag
you've done. I'm sure they found out some way. Anyway,
Oh,
They found out, so it's
Or
like
did Milton's friends like? So I mean, because Milton the bus driver
Milton.
is
I
there
don't think
to
it was
help.
Milton though. Shit, I
Milton's
can't
a bus
remember.
driver.
No, yeah, I don't think it's Milton, but maybe it was the Freedom
Maybe-
Fighters.
Maybe it wasn't that Google News. Whatever. Anyway, then
Yeah. Anyway,
we gotta go help Harley. And
And
meanwhile,
then-
Harley's like, I gotta do some cool stuff with my toes, which were Margot Robbie's toes.
yeah. I don't need a man to save me. I will save
Yep.
myself.
I mean, she doesn't know that anyone is coming to save her, but she's like, you
Yeah.
know, "Nah, I've been in worse situations. Let's just get out of here."
And then we have
So-
this whole situation of planning out how to get Harley out in the van. Like, you go here and we'll do this, and you could be on the roof and all this. And then they have this elaborate plan to which Harley finds Rick in the corner and goes,
Hey guys,
What are you doing? What?
Oh, I love that moment when she's like when she encounters a spear again.
oh, with all
like-
the animation with the birdies and the flowers.
Oh my
I
god!
love
Like
it.
I want Kai. I want all my action sequences to look like that from now on.
Good luck.
Find me an animator and it shall be done. Ah.
Okay. Boleh. Well, I mean, we know an animation house
True.
that is
No,
still
it's okay.
processing their movie for God knows how long ago.
I'll go buy some flowers. I will stand behind you and just throw it.
Oh, but yeah, that's like the most like no, I mean like all of Harley's sequences, right? Even the courtship sequences, like in that dress, like she's amazing. She looks amazing. I love
Very
her.
cool dress too.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
That red
Yes, I wanted
dress.
to that red dress that I wanted to make so that I could wear it to the premiere, but well,
Oh well. So yeah,
Anyway,
Harley.
yes.
And then
And it's like, "Hey, guys."
they head over to Jotunheim just when it gets really rainy.
They need the rain for the dramatic sequence. That's the thing.
I know.
Yeah,
That was some very dramatic rain. Like, where is this
I know,
country
very
again?
very well timed and very dramatic and very like macam I cannot see anything through the rain kind of rain. Even though you look at it like macam it's actually not that heavy for you to not be able to see further, but okay then.
But they need that moment of coming out of the rain, looking all
Oh,
badass
yes.
and shit, with Milton in the corner with a shopping bag.
And no one notices.
Then no one notices, and I'm
I
like,
noticed.
oh,
I noticed, Milton.
I mean,
I
the team
fucking
doesn't
noticed.
notice. And they start
can we-
putting the C4 everywhere. And
Yeah.
King Shark makes
Oh,
it.
King Shark is like peacemaker. Like, oh. I'm sorry. That moment when King Shark discovers the aquarium.
Oh,
oh my god! I was like, oh friend,
More dumb friends. I'm like,
that moment, the second he went in there, I was actually very concerned. I was like, why is this here and why are these creatures in there? This
And
is
why-
not right. Something's going to go wrong.
and they're too cute for comfort.
Yeah.
to which
They're
we-
too cute for comfort.
And sure enough,
enough, they eat him.
those creatures were kind of gross once their teeth popped out. I was like, what the fuck?
Only from the mind of James Gunn.
Really?
I mean, it is. I mean, he gave a slither.
yeah.
So we have this.
That was happening.
We
Then,
have the fight between.
Rick Flag and
sequence-
Peacemaker. 'Cause
Yeah, where they're
when-
trying to get.
First is Rick Flag goes down, and he
Yeah.
with Capaldi, and he's like, "Oh shit, it was America all along."
Yes.
Yeah, with Ratcatcher. Ratcatcher was there too.
Yeah, Ratcatcher
This was
like,
Amanda Waller's plan this whole time.
we gotta tell the people, and then Peacemaker's like, "You can't tell the people, cause America.
And I will maintain the peace in whatever way I have to.
If I have to eat a whole bag of dicks to maintain freedom,
I'll eat a bag of dicks.
I love that dick measuring contest. It's amazing. I love it. It's like, oh my
like,
god.
to me,
like,
with John Cena, like as a performance, like this performance is brilliant because
yeah.
yes, what he's saying is completely stupid, but
Yeah.
the character looks like he truly believes everything he's fucking saying.
Yes.
And you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
amazing.
you are deluded.
This
Yeah.
role is made for Cena.
Oh yeah.
I mean, is it a WWE thing? Maybe. But I mean, it works. It
Oh.
absolutely works.
Totally works.
Like
And then the
initially,
Rick Flag, Peacemaker
sorry.
fight. Oh,
divert. Actually, Peacemaker was meant for Batista.
which
That
would
was
work
the
as
role.
well.
It would work as well, but that was originally because James Gunn wanted Batista on board. But
Yeah.
because of Army of the Dead, there was
Yeah.
scheduling conflicts.
Oh.
So they got John Cena instead.
And John
So
Cena,
that
like,
could
I
have
think
been Batista.
it's weird to say because like race shouldn't make an issue, but having it like a real purebred white guy really
Yeah.
works for the character
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so
no,
too.
You know?
because like it's wow, you're gonna get political.
And his
It speaks to
frame
the
and his
delusion.
jaw.
Yeah.
Speaks to the delusion
And
of
a
white
really
America.
strong American jaw. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, to be honest, no, I would agree with you there. So yeah, we get that sequence of fight, and that beautiful shot of Peacemaker's helmet. And them fighting in the reflection of Peacemaker's helmet.
What is that, Kai? What is that?
Like,
What is that?
holy
What was that?
shit,
Kai?
yes.
What was that?
Karya. Itulah karya.
Oh my god. I
I
was
need
like,
to know how that was filmed. I need to know how the fuck he shot that. That was beautiful.
with a
Yeah,
with
but
a silver ball. With the no, basically it was they probably covered the whole. I don't know.
Like, how
No,
much
there's
visual
ways
effects
of
do you
doing
have to
it.
remove the camera? Yeah.
No,
But yes, there was that
like,
sequence.
Dude, come on. In Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon, they shot in a hall of mirrors with pre-CGI. There's ways.
Oh, that's true.
You could do that
that's true.
practically. You know?
It'd be
I'm sure
interesting
there was
to
some
know if
CG
James.
to clean up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if James did it like practical or.
But yeah, when Rick died, like that was also like holy shit. Because, you start liking Rick in this one. As opposed to in the first movie where it's like, I'm a soldier and I love Enchantress and I'm a soldier.
See,
Yeah,
again, when Rick Flag died, I'm like, who the fuck lives in this film? Who's gonna stay alive?
Yeah, and I really like Joel McKinnon because
Yeah.
from Altered Carbon,
Oh.
it's pretty yummy.
And then Peacemaker dies. And then they
Yeah,
give the...
like did not see that.
Or does he?
No wait,
We'll talk about
wait,
that in a bit.
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
gives the hard drive to Ratcatcher, who
Yeah.
takes it,
oh,
and
the whole rat catch. Oh,
then Starro makes his big ass
because
escape.
yeah. I mean, they all get into a fight, and then like halfway through, like suddenly, like the entire Jotunheim starts collapsing down on them because someone stupidly set the charges up too early.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we get the sequence of 8 minutes earlier, which I timed was exactly 8 minutes. I'm like,
Of course. Come on, it's fucking James Gunn. He knows
to
his
which
shit.
got
I
the
was like, a
skills.
lot of shit happened in 8 minutes.
I know, I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, so we get the fight sequence with Idris Elba, Bloodsport, and Polka Dot Man, and Harley Quinn trying to escape and going, "Who's
Wait,
Milton?"
what set off the?
You get the building falling down with the water and the fucking creatures as they're trying to get off
No,
Jotunheim.
what- set off
what
the
set off
bombs
the
again?
bombs in the first place?
Was that?
What set off the C4 in the first place? It was an accident. Something happened.
Yeah. I think a
Someone
gun
hit
went off or
something.
something, yeah, or something or other.
They were being
Something
attacked.
happened and bombs blew up. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, and then the entire thing topples. They get flooded by like God knows how much water.
Oh no! Before that, Milton dies. To which we're like, Milton, and Harley Quinn goes, "Who's Milton?"
To be
The guy's
fair,
been with us the whole time. What do you mean?
to be fair, she hasn't seen Milton as much as the other guys.
That is
And then-
actually very true.
And then again, another reason to love Polka Dot Man. That Polka Dot Man goes into this whole tirade about Milton. He was with us from the start. How do you not know who Milton is? He just died. Like yes, Dot Man.
Again. To be fair to Harley Quinn, she only just joined the crew.
But also Bloodsport. Like, come on, he was with you, Bloodsport. Fucker.
Idris
We've
Elba's
got more
bigger
important things to look at.
Yeah.
I gotta look after this gun, innit?
I love it. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like this
Which
whole
all leads
like
up to the smaller bullet sequence.
Oh, yes.
no, okay,
Yes.
that was okay. You know that whole sequence where like Idris Elba just like falls through every level of floating time was like absolutely like amazing, and it's suddenly boom. Ratcatcher, who he has now who is now established his relationship like macam surrogate father surrogate daughter relationship with,
Yes.
and then like macam peacemaker there, and then like ooh, you know it's shit's gonna get real.
And then the bullets, and then we see whose bullet is the smaller one. And sure enough, it's Bloodsport.
It's like
Smaller bullets.
smaller bullets.
I'm Black
And then right
Superman,
after that-
bitch!
He is.
And then right after that, we literally have bigger problems. Literally. First,
Literally.
the army comes, which seems like a big problem, but then Starro. Much
sorry,
bigger problem.
the way that Starro ejects the smaller Starro.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I mean, James Gunn and his finest, I swear.
I'm like, ew. So yes, Starro then takes
And then
over the
back to the
entire
base.
human race
Of the island.
of the island.
that-
Yeah.
On that island. And of course,
Of,
Amanda
Carto-
Waller's like, fuck it.
Carto Maltese.
Corto
And then-
Maltese, yes.
Corto
Yeah.
Maltese. Corto
There's like
Maltese.
Amanda Waller is
Corto
like, get out of
Maltese,
the
where
island.
Bane is from.
Is he?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where Bane is from, Corto Maltese.
dun dun dun. Money.
Dun-dun.
Anyway.
So yeah, Amanda Waller is like, leave them. They're on their own. Fuck them. And to which Idris Elba is like, fuck this shit. Then they turn. Don't you dare do
Don't you
that.
dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
And then golf club to the face.
It's amazing. I love it. Like and
For once,
these
her
were all the
staff.
Huh? What?
Like, for once, her staff are like, you know what? We're not just the guy that says he's in position.
Yeah,
Like you
we're
know,
gonna
and
take control.
these were the analysts betting on who would die in the beginning.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the opening sequence. Like they're like, okay, so like okay, and then when they start dying in the beginning, they were like, oh damn it.
Oh man, I had
but to
pulls
be
on this
fair to
one.
them, like, the Suicide Squad dying, all right, that's what they signed up for. Like, they even said they're kids.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we do have a line. And Amanda Waller is a habitual line stepper, as
Yeah.
Charlie Murphy would
And-
say.
and where you're going to eliminate an entire island of children and adults and all that, I think that's where you draw the fucking line.
I
So,
mean, and kind of potentially take over the world.
yeah.
Because, you know, if you don't stop Starro now, you are in for a really tough time.
So
Oh,
they
yeah.
go after Starro. Bloodsport goes, King Shark, look, nom nom. And then nom nom goes.
Polka Dot's all, I'm a superhero!
Hero!
He's like, imagine him as your mom. Like,
Oh god! Again, his mother. Oh my, for fuck's sake.
I'm like, oh my god, I love it.
And then
And
that
then
sequence
right
again,
after-
yes. I'm a superhero! Wha-pang! And I'm like, what the fuck? How many people are gonna get out of this alive?
Who knows?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
don't worry.
And you actually even start really worrying about Harley Quinn.
Yep.
Yes, like when Polka Dot Man got killed, I really was like, okay, really, who's going to live? Is everyone gonna die?
Yeah, and there were moments where I'm like, is Harley actually going to die?
Could
Like I
happen.
thought King Shot died as well, but he keep coming back, so I'm like, yay.
Yeah, I'm like, how that thing is indestructible.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I love King Shark. But yes,
And then Bloodsport runs out of every single weapon on his entire body.
yes.
He's like, I got nothing left. I already chucho everything, sambong everything. My Lego pieces are dead. Cannot.
And then
So
Ratcatcher
Ratcatcher
realizes
and Harley with a javelin.
It's like, and
Ratcatcher knows
Ratcatcher's
who
like,
will destroy the rats.
like,
the rats
this-
will destroy Starro.
this is not ours. It's theirs.
It really makes you go.
like
Corto Maltese has a serious rat problem.
blood sport. Put in his elbow, go like, ah!
Oh, sorry. I gotta talk about one quick moment, like that moment with Ratcatcher and Ratcatcher 2 on the rooftop talking about life. And
Oh yes.
that was a very sweet moment. I was like, oh, Taika. But yes, coming back, and then Starro, and then Harley Quinn on the roof takes the javelin. I know what this is for now. Enters his eyeball, which looks beautiful. I'm sorry, that shot in his eye is beautifully
And it's
shot.
just like,
Beautiful, and then when the rats are in it, it's beautiful
Oh
and
my
gross
God.
at the same time.
yes, I love it. It's amazing.
It was like, whoa, this is beautiful.
Wait, did they even play? Did they play? I feel like it's playing like the Verve Bittersweet Symphony at some point. Were they? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't
I
think
can't
so.
remember. It's another one of those James Gunn mixes.
Yeah.
The music,
yeah.
like the sound, like the musical choices. As always, James Gunn.
James Gunn needs a
it's-
radio station.
Yes, he does.
He probably does.
You know,
When they
It's
start
James
eating-
Gunn on Sirius XM with the James Gunn mix.
So yeah, the rats start eating the nerve endings of the eyeball. And
Which
then,
really goes to show, like, after this, he was like, oh yeah, he's got a big ass eyeball right in the middle.
yeah.
All
And
those
then
times the
James-
Justice League fought Starro, no one just thought, hit the eye.
And, yeah. And then James Gunn hits us with, you know what? I'm going to make you feel one last thing for Starro before he dies. When Starro just says, I just wanted to be among the stars. I'm like, oh, fuck! Like, he wasn't, like, that's all he wanted. He wanted to go back home. Oh, I'm like, oh, for
He was
fuck's
retaliating
sake.
because people fucked with him. And
Yeah.
also in the comics later on, like, there was a Starro who actually turned to the side of good. Like a baby Starro who's like, no, I want to help the peoples. I want to be good.
Yeah,
Baby
'cause
Starro.
Starro's not bad. Starro just wants to go home.
I mean, Starro. I guess Starro is just a creature that.
Yeah, it's a parasite. It does what it does. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's doing what it does. You know.
And if you just left it, if they had just left it in space and not taken it into,
Like a lot of things in the world,
Yeah.
if humans just leave it the fuck alone,
Yes.
things would be fine.
Yes.
You
The
know,
problem all started from humans. More specifically, America.
I mean, let's face it. Would coronavirus exist if humans weren't fucking with stuff?
Haha. Oh, don't get me started on that one. Yes, so then that was the end of Suicide Squad. Oh,
no,
was it?
no. Then we have the whole like the whole issue with the hard drive, and then
Let us be free, or this goes
Oh, yeah.
on internets.
they-
I find it all in the cloud.
And Harley's like, Rick didn't want it to be, Rick wanted to be out there. Rick was my friend,
Yeah.
but, we need freedom, but, stuff.
Yeah. Then Amanda Waller's like, fuck, I'm screwed.
It's like you've outplayed me this once.
This is how you frame a murderer.
This is how you get away with murder.
oh, snap. So yes, then we think everyone is alive and well, that's all happy, and then the end of the film, and then we get this post-credit sequence where we discover
And then the two analysts are there going like, we're here because we fucked her over, right?
Yep.
In the hospital.
Damn it.
oh no, not the sequence, the sequence of Weasel still fucking alive.
Oh.
We go back right to the beginning of the film, and then out of the water, there's Weasel, who just acts all like, what the fuck happened? And runs away. Runs into the forest. So Weasel's still alive.
And then you
and
see
then
that
we get the
somehow
post-credit
Peacemaker
sequence.
managed to survive somehow.
Because he
Even
has
though
a,
someone tried to give him CPR and like didn't work.
because he has a TV series, he needs to stay alive.
Who?
Peacemaker.
Oh.
Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Oh really?
James Gunn
Yeah,
wrote
because-
a series for fun during COVID, and the studio's like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
Yeah.
Oh.
He
That was a
literally-
Peacemaker TV series.
He literally got bored, wrote a TV series.
Yeah, I know.
for
I know
fun.
the story. I know the
Yeah.
story. I know the story.
But I'm just like, damn, to be that level of like, hey, I wrote a script for fun. Cool, shoot it. Okay.
We need content. It's COVID. We have
we're getting
nothing on our slate.
We've got Peacemaker series on the way on HBO Max. Not sure when. Let me Google this.
Are they done shooting yet?
Yeah, they finished shooting already.
With John Cena.
Hmm.
Maybe that's why he's still wearing the suit.
No,
he's
I just think
I'm
he really
gonna
likes
live
the
in
suit.
this now. This is me.
Okay.
He needs to go to the WWE wearing that suit.
You don't think he would at some point? Probably when he's promoting Peacemaker, he'll do it. January
He needs to
2022.
go there. He needs to go there wearing the Peacemaker suit at the same time The Rock is promoting something, and then they have to have a fight.
Isn't The Rock Black Adam?
Yes,
No.
so he could go. There could be a Black Adam versus
I don't
Peacemaker.
think Black Adam will be done by then, though. I don't think so.
This is January 2020 Peacemaker. Let's see Black Adam. Black Adam is set for also 2022. But doesn't say when 2022, it just says 2022.
Yeah, we need Peacemaker versus Black Adam in the WWE ring.
Oh, sorry. July 29th, 2022. Okay.
Did I tell you about the meme someone photoshopped of Black Adam?
What?
No.
So it's like an artist rendition of Black Adam versus Shazam,
Uh-huh.
and Shazam's trying to say Shazam, but he's only halfway, and then Black Adam's like, "It doesn't matter what your name is."
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Oh, God.
And I'm like, this has to be in the movie. It has to. It has to.
Who's
Billy
directing?
Batson
Who's
trying
directing?
to say Shazam, and then it doesn't matter what your name is. He just beats up a 10-year-old boy.
Black Adam director is Jaume Colette Serra. Who
Jaume?
previous Jaume.
Nope.
Jaume. He's a Spanish American director. He directed The
Jaume?
Shallows, Orphan, The Commuter.
Oh.
He likes to work with Liam Neeson. Non-stop, The Commuter, Unknown. Fuck me, he's done a lot of shit with Liam Neeson.
He likes
Okay.
he likes to make movies when an Irishman is pushed to the edge.
So yes, that was our little review recap.
Blow by blow.
Blow by blow of Suicide Squad. And I'm not going to forget this time. I apologize to the people who sent us comments on Army of the Dead, and we completely missed it, and we're so sorry. I'm not going to let this happen this time. And this time we've gotten
What do we got?
we've got something from each platform this time around.
Oh, nice.
From Twitter, Kavin J from the Matcha Men and comedian said, "It was great that Gunn leaned into the nonsense of the film. The fact that the main characters had the same power, the big bad is just a weird thing and made fun of it. It's not taking itself seriously, and that made it good." Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that. I mean, the film really did not take itself seriously.
It's like, fuck this shit.
It knew what it was and it fucking ran with it, which is credit to letting a studio allow the director to do what they want. Like, James Gunn literally said, Warner Brothers didn't do shit with my film. They were just like,
What?
do what you want.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to touch it.
And that is why the director of the first Suicide Squad is probably like, "Hey man, hey, man."
To which James Gunn is like, hey, I added a thank you at the end of the film for you to give you credit. Yeah.
He got screwed.
Who directed the first Suicide Squad?
Carnahan,
David
right?
Ayers.
Oh, David Ayers.
Ayers. On Facebook, Norman Effendi said, "For this film, it was so unexpected, filled with what the fuck moments I expect of it, but not like this when it comes to Gunn's decisions."
True that.
I mean,
Now, in the terms of like, we expected it, but this is beyond anything we could have asked for. And now let's go on Instagram.
The Graham.
Instagram, Amar Harun, Kung Fu Kid 5 said,
Harun.
Harun, sorry. Hey, what the fuck is it? Okay, wait, I screenshotted it. Let me get that screenshot out anyway. Before we get to Mugga.
Hey, Ahmad. Ahmad's in Miami. Not Miami, Florida.
Yes, he said more Suicide Squad, please.
Okay, we have no control of that, but we shall try.
I am Arimdran said a successful reboot rather than a sequel. All hail James Gunn. Yes.
I mean,
It's
up
kind
to
of a
this
sequel.
point,
That's the thing. It's been debatable on whether it's a sequel or a reboot.
I call it a sequel. It's just you
Yeah,
don't
call
know
it a sequel.
where it is in the timeline. And the fact is, like, it doesn't need to be in a specific point in the timeline.
That's
I mean,
true.
It could be
'cause-
after Birds of Prey, it could be before Birds of Prey. It works either way.
Yeah. I mean, and also, it's a sequel because you have the same characters, not just Amanda Waller, not just Rick
Yeah.
Flag. I mean, even like Jay Courtney's in this as well, right?
Yes.
So, like,
Boomerang
yeah.
still already knows Harley's like, oh, you're back in prison again.
Yeah, it's like, what happened to you? Like, so, I mean, to me, I assumed it was like right after Birds of Prey, and I'm like, Harley.
Texas Steve Emerson said
Good
best bits. Yes, best bits were all in the first 30 minutes. Dragged a bit in the middle, but pretty entertaining overall.
Ah,
Fair.
Fair. I mean, everyone's allowed to their own opinion.
I mean, and also, like, like, for him, like, he has to sneak it in between the kids, like, because kids can't watch this, can
That's true.
his daughters can't watch it yet.
That's true.
So, I'm like, yeah.
Kamal said, I liked it. I love that the tone is just right. It can be a little dark, but also funny. It can be violent, but somehow not afraid to be cheesy, which is a good lesson for future DC films. Feels like a proper comic book film.
Yeah.
There's Le Popcorn Critique, which is an actual French film review thing on Instagram.
Wow.
it's
Hi.
not someone being polio in Malaysia.
Hi.
No. It's a Le Popcorn
Bonjour.
Critique.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Bonjour.
I have to admit, I was disappointed with this version. I was expecting more visual effects with that retro feel announced with the posters and trailers. The
Right.
characters are good, especially Harley Quinn, even though she's not the main character. The story is a bit too gory for me, but not really original. But I still had a good time. Well, yeah, I mean,
Le singe est dans l'arbre.
which means
The monkey is in the tree.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, if you enjoy yourself at the movie, it is a win.
yeah.
J'ai
Yeah.
beaucoup de poissons dans mes pantalons.
Something about your underwear.
And
Many
now
fish in my trousers.
let us get to the man in question, Maga.
How long was it this time?
I will get through it. There's more anecdotes than there are questions, so I'll just get through them as much as I can.
Miguel,
Absolutely.
we love you. We really do.
Yes, we do. Thank you for all the support. Honestly, you have given us
Yes, sir.
more support than we could ever have asked for. Said absolutely love the cinematic genius of James Gunn. Don't we all? Team 1 was the most understated team with the most glorious amount of deaths. True. I can't believe they killed off Captain Boomerang. Neither can we. To be honest,
I
would-
can. I don't quite like Jay Courtney.
I would have liked more Captain Boomerang. I would have.
No. I don't like the actor. I'm not talking about the character.
Oh, okay. To be honest, I would have taken up bets who'd live and die. I'd be losing money on betting on Weasel. I think we all would have. Okay.
There's
Whoever.
very little way to go. In
Oh my
this.
god. Oh my god. You know what? Somebody should create a drinking game for people who have not watched Suicide Squad. Create a drinking game and be like, okay, who lives, who dies? Let's actually put a pool bet in the middle and see who
No,
wins.
sayang, that's not a drinking game. That's just a betting game. A drinking game would be like taking
Yeah.
a shot every time someone dies.
That's true. Okay.
No, the drinking game for the Suicide Squad should be every time a Suicide Squad member dies, you drink. Every time.
Yeah.
No. It's on. Every time anybody dies, then you take a shot lah. Then you really get.
No, that's too much.
Yeah, you'll be fucked
Wait,
in
too
the
many
first half an
people.
hour. By the time they get to the army base, you'll be fucked. You're done. I like Idris Elba as Bloodsport, but couldn't they have done the same with Deadshot?
I mean, that was the thing. It was supposed to be Deadshot, but there was scheduling conflict, so Will Smith couldn't come back.
Oh, that was the reason. I thought they just didn't want him back.
No. It was,
No.
originally it was supposed to be Deadshot because he's one of the original team members. He couldn't
Yeah,
make it.
yeah.
Because also with COVID, a lot of people schedules are just,
Yeah.
kind of screwed.
And-
like with the
and
Flash,
concerns.
Yeah, like with the Flash, they had a huge reunion. Like all the what do you call it? Flash family was supposed to be all together in one episode, but Wally couldn't because Flash shoots in Canada. He was shooting somewhere else, and that's not a trip you can really make.
That's true.
You know, it's tricky.
King
So he
Shark
could have just
is.
been in and out in 24 hours.
That's true. King Shark is a fucking legend. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The actor for Peacemaker was awesome, but I couldn't really see him during the movie.
Because
Huh?
of the mask.
Yep.
No.
Because of the mask.
No, because it's John Cena, so you can't see him. Get it? Ratcatcher.
I'm gonna continue eating my GSC pudding now. Carry on.
Ratcatcher creeped me out a bit, but I grew to like a character. That's interesting. Okay.
Why?
Maga, if you're listening to this, let us know why Ratcatcher creeped you out.
I mean,
Is it the rats?
is it because of the rats?
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like,
But you work in a zoo.
yeah, let us know. Like, why didn't you like Ratcatcher? What creeped you out about her in the first place?
Is it because she's very spacey?
I mean, okay, it has to be the question like, did Ratcatcher creep you out more than Weasel?
Ooh, I was.
That is the question.
I mean, as a female, I was very creeped out by Weasel.
I think everybody was creeped out by Weasel.
I like Weasel.
But I love Sean Gunn. I love Sean Gunn's like doing like acting and like interpretation of the character was amazing. I loved it when the guy's like, "Is this a werewolf? Is he a werewolf? Oh my god!" I was like, "Calm the fuck down, bitch."
Viola Davis is a badass bitch. She is level 1000 as Amanda Waller. Yep.
Duh.
Harley has grown more hero than anti-hero, and I don't know how to feel about that. I am all for it. Fuck it.
No,
Harley's a badass bitch. I'm like,
I still
No,
call her an
I-
anti-hero. She's not
She's
like
Yeah.
her, you know,
her arc
her
is
motivations are still kind of selfish.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the whole point of an anti-hero is someone who is not conventionally a hero that does
Yeah.
heroic things. And she is not. And I mean, because like you don't consider willy-nilly killing somebody as a heroic deed. But she does it even though it's for the greater good, that therefore, I mean, we're being really pedantic about what constitutes heroes and anti-heroes right now because we're both writers. So yeah.
Rick Flag is a true American hero. Someone cast him as Captain America in a multiverse. Or Rick Flag could be Captain Fuck in Agents of Hate.
Oh,
Feel about that?
No.
No? Okay.
I just want you to bring back his semi-naked body from Altered Carbon.
Okay. It's hilarious that
Okay.
Polka Dot Man sees his mother everywhere he goes, even in King Shark. Yeah, we know that.
I love it. It's so cute.
Something that I'd like to see that wasn't in this movie was their backstory montage. But my argument is, do we need a backstory montage?
Let's
Right?
just get on with it.
Yeah, I feel this movie is like, fuck it, these are the characters, run with it. We don't really need much of a backstory.
And actually, all that we need to know about the characters, James Gunn has told us.
Yeah. We have the information we need to continue.
Yeah. I rate this Suicide Squad a 4 out of 6 grenades.
Out of 6. That's an interesting number of units.
John Cena needs to do more superhero movies, Captain America multiverse. Nah.
No.
I'm good with John Cena as Peacemaker.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm so
Would you-
angry.
Would you? Oh, what is Walker's character? Ah,
U.S. agent.
yeah. Like, could you see John Cena as U.S. agent?
No.
No. I like
No.
Walker's. I like,
Yeah.
what's his name? Dude.
Kurt Russell's son.
Kurt Russell's son. Wyatt Russell. There
Dude
it
from
is.
22 Jump Street who just wants to break through the stealing.
Oh my god, I love it.
I'm so angry they burned down the bird sanctuary. That's a big no-no for someone working at a zoo.
Yeah. It was quite sad, because it was a very pretty bird sanctuary.
And the
Sorry, I
fact that-
really love the entire sequence. The whole wooing sequence was amazing.
And the fact that the guy was like, burned down the sanctuary and his fucking birds. I'm like, what did the birds ever do to you? The human experiments were gnarly. Really, Maga? The
What?
human experiments were gnarly? Really?
What?
The human
Well,
experiments, yeah, like,
Yeah.
okay.
That was it. That what? gnarly also means?
I thought gnarly meant like, dude, that trick was gnarly, man.
Gnarly also means like, ew.
Gross.
Okay.
It's
Starro-
like terror, damn terror. Get it?
Okay. Yes. Starro the Conqueror was amazing to see. He should have been the villain in Justice League instead.
No. Starro is definitely.
I mean, to be
He's def-
fair, in the comics, that's how the Justice League formed.
Yes, but I think in Zack Snyder's universe, it would have been a bit strange for a Zack Snyder Starro.
Yeah, he tried to make Starro cool.
or tragic. Like super tragic. Like super depressing tragic.
No, Starro would be moving in slow motion every scene.
And then Starro would be this sort of like it would look more disgusting than it would have in James Gunn's Starro. Like it would be
No.
like tentacles
No.
and shit.
No.
And it would be
James
buffed.
Gunn. It would be buff. James Gunn would make it. There's no way the Snyder will make it even more gross than James Gunn. Come on, James Gunn gives a slither.
Oh, Slither's gross.
It's his wheelhouse. Gross is his wheelhouse. Like, come on.
Okay.
How
Last
much
one.
more
he
is
said-
there? We're at the 140 mark.
One more. He said, "Where the heck did Weasel come from? Why an anthropomorphic weasel? If you want to find out, go to the comics, I guess. Find out." Yeah. That's what I would say. If you want a backstory,
Go to the comic.
This-
That's what the
this-
comic books are there for.
there's histories of comics that you can do
A
backstories
big
on.
mommy weasel and a big daddy weasel loved each other very much, and they made a baby weasel.
Or a human loved a weasel very much.
Oh.
Ooh!
It's not often you gross me out, Meals. But hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, no. How much more is there?
No, that's it. That's all.
oh god, that's
Oh.
stuck behind my retinas now. I don't even know which way it is, like a male fucking a weasel or a female. Either way,
Oh.
You're going too far.
I have an imagination, and you just set it off.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, on that really super gross note, please go and watch Suicide Squad in whichever legal way that you can.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out the ergonomics and mechanics of this situation right now.
But before we end, I have to say this because we, on Instagram at least, we are getting very close to a 1K mark. We have got 920 followers. So we're just 80 followers away. So if you would like to follow us, we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. Go find us at Geeks in Malaysia. Get us to that 1K mark because that would be awesome on Instagram. We have a website, geeksinmalaysia.com, your one-stop place for anything of ours. If you'd like to give us some support, you can head to ko-fi.com/geeksinmalaysia. And as always, if you're listening to this, we have a YouTube channel where you can watch this happening, youtube.com/geeksinmalaysia. And if you are watching this on YouTube, you can also find us on any audio platforms. Just find Geeks in Malaysia on any podcast platform.
I'm still
But yes, get us to
thinking about
1K.
how
Get us
they
to
do
1K.
it.
Oh, God.
Maybe it's like a GMO radiated like gigantic weasel.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Would you rather it be like the fly?
Oh.
You know,
ooh.
like so it's just like some radiation thing.
No,
going on.
I don't need to see Jeff Goldblum's dick fall off again. No thanks. I'm fine.
You put a mental image in my head. You should know this. This is your fault.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Amelia Chen.
I am Nick Dorian.
And I'm still imagining how they fucking just.
And he's Cairo Lamba.
Keep geeking out, yo.
Is the dick furry?
Unless it's a cat and it's hurt to watch.